One of the best ways to prepare your child for reading is through sound play. This not only gets your child to hear sounds inside of familiar words, but it also gets them to understand that the letters that they see actually represent those sounds that they're hearing. Both of these skills are critical for reading development, and that's why in this video, I'm going to give you 8 early reading activities that you can use to have fun learning sounds with your child, and also to give them a really solid reading foundation for when they're ready. In fact, don't be surprised if after doing these activities with your child that they actually start to read their first few words. Let's get into it. The first activity is perfect for introducing new letter sounds or just reviewing letter sounds that you've already worked on with your child. And the emphasis on this game is seeing a letter visually and then remembering its sound. So start this activity by introducing letter sounds to your child and associating it with an action of some kind. Make sure you tell your child both the letter's name and sound as you do the action. So this is the letter R, and an R sounds like R. Put on some music and have your child buzz around like a bee, not touching any of the flower letters. When the music stops, say a letter's name and have your child go find that letter. Then, when they get to that letter, they'll make its sound while doing its action. Start up the music again and try it again with different letters. Now, the second activity is going to help develop the listening part of their brain. They're going to work on hearing a letter's sound and then associating it with a letter. So for this activity, you can use little seed starter containers and either black beans, cocoa powder, or brown Play-Doh. In each row, choose a few of the letters that you've been working on and place a popsicle stick at the back. Give your child either vegetable printouts or stickers and have them plant the vegetables in the correct row by first listening for that initial sound and then looking for the right sound section of the garden. This will really tune your child's ear to start hearing individual sounds inside of words. Now let's move from gardening to bug collecting. This activity also builds that hearing skill where they're going to listen for the sound of the letter and then associate it with its written form. Fill a sensory bin with black beans and use moss or tissue paper as the grass. Add some insect stickers and hide them throughout the sensory bin. Have some gardening tools available to them, or maybe even a little bug net, and have them start collecting bugs. Have 3 labeled jars and have your child try to find bugs that start with each sound that you've written on the jar. As they find bugs, have them place those bugs into the bug collecting jars. Now, if you've got an avid puddle jumper on your hands, they are going to love this next activity. Head outside on a rainy day and give your child some spring words like butterfly or rainbow or caterpillar. Have them jump in the puddle for every syllable that they hear inside of the word. So if they were jumping to the word caterpillar, they would say cat, ter, pill, lur. This builds a skill called segmenting, which is an absolutely crucial skill when they're learning to read. And when you're ready for a quiet indoor activity, introduce your child to rainbow road blending. Have your child choose Hot Wheels cars or another toy that matches each stripe in the rainbow. Place a few letter water droplets on the stripe of the rainbow and have your child drive their car along that rainbow stripe, making the sound of each letter when their car drives over the letter. Have them blend those sounds together to read the word.
Laugh.
You can even start with 2 letter blends if your child isn't ready for a full word yet. Now, this next activity is a favorite for kids who love hiding and discovering hidden treasure. Get a set of empty Easter eggs and put 1 letter into each egg. If possible, try to keep the vowels separated into unique colored eggs. Tell your child you want to give the baby bird a name. Have your child open 2 or 3 eggs and place those letters on the broken eggshell. Help your child to smoothly blend those sounds together to find out the baby bird's new name. They will want to try this so many times, which will give your child so much practice in blending sounds together. Our final activity pairs really well with the children's book, The Hungry Caterpillar. Tell your child that the caterpillar is hungry for the word map, for example. Have them listen carefully for the sounds in that word and have them feed the caterpillar those sounds. If you do this with a Play-Doh caterpillar, you can stretch the caterpillar out when making the individual sounds and then squish it together when blending all the sounds together. All of these activities are free for you to download down in the description below, or just comment spring on this video and I'll be sure to send you the link directly. And if you want your child to learn more letter sounds and they love listening to stories, be sure to check out my read alouds where we focus on one new letter sound per story. And if your child loves learning through movement and music, be sure to check out my letter sound song, which you can jam along to with your child to learn new letters and their sounds. And if you got value out of today's video, I would be so grateful if you would subscribe. This helps my channel more than you could know and allows me to continue to create free content for you and your family as you teach your kids to read.